Reincarnation of a king long gone, the highest enlightened nigga sitting on top of the sun.
Yo, what is good in the hood, YouTube? It's your boy Danny, aka King Bub, and we are here with a little video, not promo video, but like a little update video. As you probably see in the title, yes, we are in the MPL, and I believe this is season 6, I do believe. It is season 6. So if you guys do already not know what the MPL is, it's a Wi-Fi based draft league, and it is the commissioner, I do believe, is Blake, aka Moxie Infernape, and the season has already started. So it's already started. They are going into week 5, but one of the coaches dropped, which I'll get into in a second, and my boys and the ZSG gang, I've been telling them that I wanted a league, and if anyone ever drops an NPL to hit me up, and I'll be glad to take over because it's a pretty cool league. They asked me to join in the beginning, but I didn't think I was gonna have time, so I said no because I didn't want to say yes, have no time, and then leave. So I'd rather just have said no at the start, but you know, then I told them like, oh, I actually am gonna have time, so if you do need someone, I'll be right here. So sadly, just Weavile, aka Jack, I do believe is his name, he did drop out after this week. So that is the team we are going to be taking over, and of course we are going to be the Munchlaxer United as always, and I am going to go into the team and all of that, and what swaps I did, and how the draft, like how the point system works and everything with it. But make sure before we get into the team and everything, you do leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and if you really do want to get notifications right away when I post a video, make sure to hit that little bell. It'll let you know right away if I put up a video. It'll give you a notification and all that, and if you guys want to do that, that'll be awesome, but if you don't, then it's all good. But first of all, let's go into his record so far. So he is leaving week 4. Week 4 should have been up this past Friday. I don't know exactly when I'm putting up this video because I don't know when they're gonna announce that I'm gonna be a new, replacement coach. But I think maybe Sunday I might be putting this up. I think maybe even Saturday. I'm not 100% sure. But he went through 4 weeks. So week 1 he won 1-0. Week 2 he lost 1-0. Week 3 he lost 4-0, and then week 4 lost 4-0. So we are going into the season in week 5 with a record of 1-3 and -6 differential. So it's not terrible. Definitely can still bring this back. Hopefully get into playoffs. But that's going to be hard if we don't have a team that we didn't draft ourselves, which we obviously didn't. We had to work with what was left over from the draft, and anything that people dropped, we're going to have to try to pick up and see what's best for how I want to play and what he already has on the team. So like I said, he has his record already. It's 1-3, so at least we got 1 win, so we can get another one. We'll be looking good. And next we will be playing, who are we playing? I think Mystic and Anistar Umbreons. So this league is going to be a really fun league. I'm just going to go over a few of the people that are my boys, and it's really gonna show that it's gonna be a fun league because a lot of people here are my friends. So we got people like, let's see, we got Deebz, of course, my boy Deebz, a good close friend. Omega Jotion, a good friend. Frieslander, awesome dude. Of course, we got Blake, Moxie, Infernape. We got RecklessBat, Blue Rogue, of course, and Bill Standish, my boy, and Uzi Gunner, little Uzi Gunner, of course, is here, and Hera, and the Hera Horde is also here. So it's a really fun league. A lot of my friends that I talk to a lot, and ZSG gang repping, of course, and it's just gonna be a good season. So let me go from, I've been rambling on for a good while. Let me see how long. Okay, it's been like about almost 5 minutes now. So I am gonna go into the team, the full team that Jack actually did draft, and then I'm gonna go into what I did to the team. So he picked up Excadrill, Mega Charizard Y, Latios, Heracross, Nidoking, Sail Valley, Bisharp, Jellicent, Galvantula, Espeon, and Aggron. So the way this draft worked is I believe they had 120 points total that you get to pick out, and depending on the cost of a mon, it's going to drop, and you have to have 9 to 11 mon. So lowest 9, max 11. So I'm pretty sure that's how their draft system was working as I was looking through it. I am gonna show them on Showdown, and maybe talk a little bit about them and why I kept them or why I didn't keep them. But out of all those, I believe he had 10 mons. Out of the 10 mons, or he might have had 11 actually. So out of the 11 mons that he Jack drafted, I only kept 2. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. So I only got like 7. I only got to do 7 transactions, and I had to kind of use it wisely. There wasn't a lot of good stuff left over. There's like some good megas left over, but a lot of like just non-megas I didn't like too much. So I had, I only had a few things to kind of pick from. So I wanted to pick something that will work well with how I want to play, or even just try any new stuff that's gonna be pretty cool. So I'm gonna show on the screen right now. So right now it should be popping up the first mon that we keep, and that is Excadrill. So Excadrill, as you guys know, is my mascot on my channel, and I actually have never used Excadrill in the league yet. So I had it once when I was a replacement coach for P4G, and then I dropped it for Scizor, so I didn't really get to use it. But this time I am keeping it because I do want to try it out. I've been wanting to try out Sand Team. So spoilers, I will have something that puts up sand. And Excadrill is a really good mon, powerful base 135 attack, a decent speed tier, so it's a good scarfer. But its sand is up, it's just amazing in general. Good with Life Orb, Choice Band if you want, but most likely it'll be like Life Orb or Z-move. So Jack actually had Latios and Bisharp as his Z-move captains. So you have 25 points total for Z-moves, and then what's it called? So depending on the price of the mon, that's how many points you lose off the 25 total. So Latios, I believe, was 15 points, so 15, and then Bisharp was 10. So not too difficult. So we kept Simone, the Excadrill. Of course, this is my mascot, and I'm like, I have to try it. It's here. I'm not gonna get rid of it this time. I'm gonna try to build some good stuff around it that can be pretty good. So that's Excadrill, ground seal type, really good against fairies. Just hard hitting ground type is always good to have. Like I said, base 135 attack. It's decently bulky with a nice HP. The defenses aren't that great, but it can take a few hits from like fairies and stuff like that, and that's pretty dope. So next we do keep Latios. So I don't know, have a nickname for Latios yet. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna call it. So if you guys want to drop anything, that'd be dope. But we got Latios, a great versatile mon. So it can be offensive, it can be bulky, defog, healing wish, things like that. It's really fast, which is really great. And now we already starting off with steel and dragon type, which is pretty cool. A good nice bulky psychic type is something you do want to have, and that is Latios. So I kept 2. These are the 2 that I actually kept from the team. So Latios is gonna be really cool. Nice to have already off the bat 2 ways to remove hazard, which is pretty awesome. And my team's not really weak to hazards anyways, so it's not really that big of a deal, but we do have the options if we want, and Stealth Rocker and Excadrill, which is always pretty good too. So that is Latios. So now we're gonna go into the new mons that I did draft. So I'm not doing any specific order because I didn't draft, I didn't draft in any order. So these are just the swaps I did. So the first swap, I wanted to pick up a fairy, and that is Sylveon. Again, I don't have a nickname for Sylveon yet, and I think I'm gonna make it shiny. I'm not sure if I want shiny or non-shiny, so I gotta decide about that. But Sylveon's pretty cool. Great fairy. Has the ability Pixelate, which turns any normal type moves into fairy stab moves, and makes it 20% stronger, which is pretty cool because Sylveon can be very offensive. Obviously, a lot of people run it as a wall. It can be physically defensive to some point, but its special defense is just crazy high. So it's really bulky. It can hit really hard because it does have that base 110 special attack. You put a Choice Specs or a Pixie Plate on that thing, and it's just gonna rip through teams if they are weak to fairy. So Sylveon's pretty cool mon. I have not tried it in any of my teams yet. I don't think so. So it's gonna be kind of cool to try out and see how I like it. I don't even know what my favorite fairy is at the moment. Probably Togekiss. I do like Togekiss a lot, and I'm using it in my other league, NSTL. And I don't know if I said in the beginning, but this is Wi-Fi, so I'm happy because I've been looking for a Wi-Fi league for a while now, so that's pretty dope. So that's Sylveon. Wishpasser, bulky, can break through certain things pretty well. So I'm pretty happy about this evolution. Pretty dope. And next, we're gonna go into #flex the Buzzwole. So Buzzwole's a pretty cool mon. Never tried it. I always wanted to try. I've seen a lot of people use it, do really well with it. So I was like, why not? Let's pick it up. I did want another way to take on ground type moves. Latias obviously immune to it, but I wanted something else because parts of my team was looking a little weak to it. So picked up Buzzwole. Bug fighting type, gets the Beast Boost ability, so if it gets a kill, the highest stat that it has is gonna be boosted with Beast Boost, so it's pretty dope. And it's just a bulky, annoying mon, so it can take on a lot of physical hits. I know it's quad weak to what's it called? Quad weak to flying. So that's things we gotta watch out. But even some mons that have the coverage move, a flying coverage move, a physical one, Buzzwole still lives, so that's pretty cool. The sad thing is that its Spadef is pretty bad, but at least the HP is good enough to help that a little bit. You know, maybe an Assault Vest, Buzzwole, or anything like that. Speed's not too bad, and it's just a really good breaker, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be trying to use it for, to help break for things like Excadrill and other things on the team. So that is Buzzwole. Pretty cool mon. I'm excited to use it. I have not used, I don't think, have I used any of, I have not used any of the Ultra Beasts yet, so this is my first Ultra Beast, so that's pretty dope. So that is Buzzwole. And next we picked up Frieslander. Shout out to Frieslander, you know. We are picking up the Staraptors. So Staraptors are really cool mon. Have some pretty cool abilities in Intimidate and Reckless, so they're, you know, two abilities that can be used depending on the matchup. Decent base 100 speed, which is pretty cool. Adding a really good Scarfer and a really good Choice Band mon, which I am, you know, I can't complain too much about. And I don't know. It's gonna be a really good mon that I have not tried yet. So normal flying, get Brave Bird, get Double Edge, get Close Combat. A lot of cool coverage moves. Has U-turn for momentum, which is really great. Something I do always want to have. And it's just a hard hitting mon. You know, you don't get too many variations of Staraptor. So I wanted to try it out, and it gives us another ground immunity, which is pretty cool. I think Staraptor is going to be a really cool mod to try out. Again, like I said, Brave Bird Stab is pretty good to have if someone doesn't have a good Steel type, and it has coverage like Close Combat to handle that, so it's pretty dope. And Intimidate's a really cool ability too, or Reckless. Reckless just pretty much breaks through things. So again, another good mod that could help just break through teams to help other mods on my team. So that's pretty much all about Staraptor and why I picked it up. It's cool mon, I can't wait to try it out. So next, pick up Mega Absol. So Mega Absol is a mon that I love and I've already used. I used it in TBU. I believe the second season I was there. And I did really well with it. So I don't know if you heard that was correct, but I did really well with it. It's a really good mon, base 115 speed, so adding a little bit more speed to the team. And base 150 attack, which is just crazy, and 115 special attack. So it could run those special moves if I ever do need to run the special moves. So that's pretty cool. And it's just a good dark type. It's always good to have a nice dark type. I didn't want to keep Bisharp. I don't know if you guys know I have Bisharp and NSTL, and I'm not gonna have that, so it's just hint. But I wanted to drop Bisharp and pick up something like Absol because it's just a great revenge killer. It's good at setting up against things that are more passive. Priority and Sucker Punch, so even though it has a lot of speed, obviously Scarfers can outspeed it, but having that priority and Sucker Punch is pretty great. So that means, you know, it can't always lose to something that's faster than it. And the ability Magic Bounce is pretty cool because people got to think twice about putting up Brock Spikes, Toxic Spikes, whatever, Thunder Waves, Toxics, anything like that. And again, Absol is not the most versatile thing in the world. It's gonna be offensive most of the time, never gonna be defensive because it's gonna die. I really like this mon. I'm already used to using this mon, so I'm pretty excited to use it again, and I think it's gonna work pretty well with the team I have so far. So it's gonna be a good ride. So let's go into the next mon, and that is Gigalith. So this is where I said I am gonna try to run a partially a sand team. You know, obviously only have one sand mon, which is Excadrill, and mon to put it up is gonna be a blue meth, the Gigalith. So Gigalith, one of the main roles obviously is gonna be to put up that sand, but it's a really bulky mon because the sand actually makes his Spadef higher, I do believe so. So that actually balances out the defenses really well. We already see that its physical defense is crazy high. So even something that's super effective on it is not even really gonna kill it on the physical side, and even on the special side, depending if the sand is up or not. And this mon is gonna be good. Stealth rocks, and it's not passive at all. So you see that base 135 attack is just crazy. That's gonna break something, and it's gonna hurt something with Stone Edge, you know, something like Stab. I do believe it gets Earthquake and things like that. But Stealth rocks and putting up the sand is gonna be its main goal, and it's gonna be a really good mon, and a good bird spam, things like that. Trying to stop that is pretty cool. Beating fire types and all that good stuff. So this thing's gonna be fun to use. I've never used it. I've never used sand, so it's gonna be cool to have something that can help me win late game, like you know, Excadrill winning with sand and things like that. Excadrill is really powerful, so having that sand for it is gonna be really nice. And Gigalith, I'm gonna have fun with this thing. With this thing. Hippowdon was taken by Deebz. He did a free agent transaction, I do believe, and he picked it up, so I couldn't pick up Hippo, but I don't even think I really want a Hippo because its points were too expensive. I was like, I could probably find something better for the points that Hippo is and have Gigalith. That's still a great mon. Still gonna set up the sand just like Hippo. So that is Gigalith. Really cool mon. Has the ability Sturdy. What else it has? Sandstream, obviously. But I'm most likely always gonna have Sandstream unless I'm not using Driller or anything like that. So that's that. And next we did pick up Raikou. So Raikou is a mon I had on my NPA team for a little bit. It did pretty good, but I dropped it because I wanted to change things. Do regret it because I did like using it, but now we have it again. So fast electric type that hits decently hard, can set up good choice specs, good zap plate mon. Choice Scarfer also could be pretty nice. And having another base 115 speed, you know, doesn't hurt because we don't have something crazy fast like maybe Mega Manectric or Tapu Koko. You know, we don't have something that hits those super high speeds. So having at least two mons that can hit a pretty high speed and one that we can actually scarf, because we can't obviously scarf Mega Absol. It's a good thing to have pressure, so I can pressure stall things now. It's always cool. And I don't know, it's gonna be a cool mon. I did really enjoy it in the NPA. I only used it like once, but it did really well for me, and I did regret kind of getting rid of it. So this time I'm making sure I have to keep it obviously, but I'm just gonna enjoy having it on my team, and hopefully it can do some work because I do love my electric types. One of my favorite types to have. So that's gonna be a real fun one to use. So hopefully Raikou can put in the work. Hopefully it will. And next, the last mon we are picking up is Toxapex. So another mon I did have on my TBU team alongside Mega Absol. So another good mon to take on fairy types and things like that, fire types, grass types. It can even take a lot of hits from. It has the ability Regenerator, which is really awesome, so I can switch out and still get health. Set up toxic spikes. Just being annoying mon. It gets haze, so it's actually not a mon that can just be set up on really easily. So I'm happy with that. It gets haze. That's a really good move. And this is a mon that I used in TBU and I just loved. It's so annoying to go up against, and a lot of people hated going up against it. So it's a mon that I'm fond with and I just really like. So now you guys kind of see why I did want to pick up a good amount of what's it called, ground resistances and immunity. So we have Latias, Buzzwole, and Staraptor, and not the best, but they'll do, because we do have a fair, I mean, these three alone were just all weak to ground. So we have Raikou, we have Gigalith, Toxapex, Excadrill. Is that it? I think that might be it. That's weak to ground. Yeah, I think that's about it. But then, you know, it's a lot of mons that are weak to ground, but hopefully we can handle that. But the team's looking pretty cool. It's not a bad team at all. I think I can hopefully do some work with it. We have the bulk, we have the power we have the speed control. and we should have the bulky mons and a good dark type that I really did want. So that's pretty much the team. So I did drop a whole lot of them. I dropped almost the whole team but 2 mons, which is pretty crazy, but you know, I just felt like I had to do it. I didn't like the team that much, so I had to figure out a way to make it fit me as much as I could with the movements that I had, which are 7 transactions. So we are, like I said, taking on Mystic in week 5, and that should be up on Friday. I think I'm dropping this video Saturday or Sunday, whenever Blake says I can drop it. And then Friday is gonna be the schedule uploads, which is great because I'm gonna be having 2 leagues going up, and then another league's gonna start, so it's gonna be pretty busy on the channel, which is pretty cool. I did switch the Z move from Latias to Excadrill, but I'm thinking I might switch it back to Latias, to be honest, because I think Latias will be pretty cool with a Z move. So I don't know, I'll think about that, but that is the team. So I hope you guys did like it. Yes, we are in MPL. MPL is a really great league. I really wanted to be in it. When I saw my friends in it, I was like, oh man, I regret not saying yes. But now we're in it, and we're gonna try our best to make playoffs with, you know, with the 3 losses we already have. And there's really good battlers in this league, so it's not gonna be easy at all. But we're gonna try our best. I think they have like a Discord, like a fan Discord, I believe so. I'm not 100% sure, or the doc and everything. So I'll ask them for all that info, and that'll all be in the description. Make sure you do subscribe to all the coaches if you haven't already, and I hope you guys are as hyped as I am for MPL. Hopefully we can make it to playoffs and do something good, because we have been doing pretty well in Mons lately. After NPA ended, I've been doing pretty well in my other leagues, so it's pretty cool. But it's gonna be a fun league. I hope you guys are excited as I am. And like always, guys, make sure you do drop that like and subscribe if you are new, and if you want to hit that bell, that would be pretty awesome. If not, it's all good. But like always, guys, please have a great day, fam, and rest